Gave all that open opportunity. Little kiss by the big fella.
First basket by the Cats in a little more than 3 minutes.
Carolina is small here, 4-around-1 themselves, matching the perimeter play of Villanova.
There's Britt, floater, yes.
I'll tell you, his height, 6'8", nothing you can do. He shoots a picture perfect, elbow above the eye, and also follow through extremely well.
Little pull-up jumper, take the jumper, and he pulls up and hits. And Demetrius Jackson now with 11. He's only missed one basket so far. He's 4 out of 5.
And he struggled in the first half versus Wisconsin, and that made Britt
to be their Achilles heel. Villanova got stuck and it's taken away. A steal from Britt. Britt go all the way himself with the left. And here's Farrell now. He'll pull up. That's a shot. That was a long 2. Johnson clears the rebound away. There aren't many rebounds to be had when Bryce Johnson's on the floor. Britt, little hesitation, and the floater is good. Bielfeld.
Hoosiers still down 13. Got to find a way to get a stop. Hopefully can hit a couple three-pointers, and if you're Carolina.
Wow. Eagle team won in Philadelphia over Georgetown, the 2 seed, and then later San Diego State and Steve Fisher. Good screen. And a shot outside. Got to get stops, obviously. And the pace of the game, Reg, is really what North Carolina wants. But if you're Florida Gulf Coast, you just have to deal with it. Britt got the screen, a floater inside, another.
So much. They've got the luxury of having one or the other bring it up even when they're in the game together. So I don't think who the point guard is really matters.
Give them a similar effort here.
Pittsburgh foul on the rebound. Chris Jones, 3rd team foul. First on Jones.
If Pittsburgh goes zone, little 2-3.
Nate Britt. Count it. Got a chance for a
transition opportunities arise, trying to keep the tempo in their favor otherwise.
Do you agree Sheldon Jeter is another in a very long line of Pitt players who have improved significantly during their time in Pittsburgh?
Oh, no question about it. I love the kids, and I think there's a long way to go, and you can tell he can ignite this team when he gets started.
Jeter has 11 off the bench. Britt with 4 on the shot clock gets the bounce. 11 semifinals for the 48th time in the 63-year history of this tournament, and for the 5th time in the last 6 years. They still haven't won it since 2008. They have a lot more work to do with tough opponents remaining, no matter how it matches up in the semis and the final on Saturday night. Nate Britt, acrobatic score. You think, as you said at the top of the telecast, with the size, strength, talent inside, and Syracuse weakness in the inside, that would be where North Carolina would try to attack. And Syracuse doing a good job of not letting the ball get in the middle of that lane. Make them shoot the ball everywhere. 52% from the line, and he had his pocket picked by Nate Britt. The junior all the way down the lane.
The largest lead of the game for the Hoos. North Carolina has to be patient here. This is not their best scoring lineup. Britt with a tough driving layup. Oh, what an answer by
Notre Dame is 9-4. Duke, the loss to Louisville after the emotional win against North Carolina.
You know who impresses me a great deal is Clemson. Redoing their gym nicely up and look again, and not really the class act and great contributor to society as well as coaching.
Davon Reed is off the mark. Britt with the rebound, pushing tempo, and Pinson picks it up.
Oh, nobody guarding. See, this is the breakdown. Has it happened? Britt this time. Miami and a really good basketball team.
Newton drives in. That's denied on the inside. A block party.
Numbers again, Bird. Britt fake.
Just took Meek shot. Joel James coming in, Jay.
Well, that's where North Carolina can dominate the game, in the paint. You know, Duke is more active and more dominant from the three-point line. They do a great job of getting to the free throw line, but the glass and the paint is where North Carolina should expect to have the advantage.
Britt with a lay-in to tie the game.
Playing much too fast right at the moment.
I agree with that.
Pitt wants to get out in transition. You want to play quickly, but you don't want to hurry. And the Panthers have been in a big hurry. They have not been very efficient here early in the game.
Before the game, we were back in the locker room. I asked Jamie Dixon, how much of this now is coaching? How much is psychology? He's got to settle these guys down right now. Shot clock down to 6. That's the way you finish a shot clock. It's a 13-0 run.
Ask that trivia question about how many guys have had 30-20 games. I mean, that's not a normal game to be able to say, hey, we've had a few guys to do that.
Meeks working in on Clifford. A runner for Britt. Count it and a foul. And a there as Roy came into the huddle. Clifford can't get that one to go. He wanted a foul, didn't get it. Yeah, the emotions of the team after seeing that as you see a beautiful blow by.
19 for Lee. And the crowd quieted by a clutch 3 for Nate Britt. The lay-in, but it rolls off the iron. Here's Nate Britt controlling the ball, the junior from Upper Marlboro, Maryland. And he'll set it up for Carolina, the number 2 team in the country. Williams swings it. Here's Pinson deep in the corner. Shot clock down to 14 for the Heels. Britt on the drive, off the window for 2. Really Chapel Hill. North Carolina with a huge lead now as Johnson hauls in another rebound. He has 11 of those. Britt to the scoop. Yes. And we talked about Nate Britt.
That means a lot to him simply because of his personality and how he is. And like I mentioned before, I had an opportunity to play for Roy Williams, and that's what he wants to do. He wants for his players to be able to enjoy this process. College basketball is a grind, and he wants to be able to enjoy every part.
Britt with a strong
ahead to Pinson. 2-on-2. Can convert, but Britt is there off the glass and another.
That offense for the Irish in the second half.
Jackson. Too strong. Britt with the floater in the paint. 11 minutes remaining. And the quick hands of Marcus Page. Here's a steal. Britt free throw line extended.
And layup by Brian Crawford. Having said that, do you think Carolina is the best team in America?
I think they are the most talented and the deepest and the best team in America who is not even playing at the.
Caleb Martin, long range. Not there for him. Rebound tipped out high. And Britt controls.
Britt's another veteran player they can bring off the bench. Scores.
Jackson will back it away. Britt. Steadies up, fires, got it, the 3.
I work up the ground.
On the floor for us tonight, Marcus Page. I think we've become accustomed to his consistently high level. I think the point you made about Britt.
On the line there, very nicely done. It's a 2-point game again with 11 minutes to go. Britt went by Beasley and scores. Best three-point shooters in school history. He made 6 in their loss against Clemson Saturday. Back to a 4-point game. Under 9 minutes to go. Kenny Williams back on the floor for Carolina. And the one
like that last one had been nearly impossible.
Jacobs, Smith, and Heath go out of the ball game. Heath just picked up his 3rd personal. And out of the
Blossom getting credit for the basket is 13. Came in averaging 15 points a game, the top scorer for the Tigers. Britt catches, fires, and buries it.
And they are the floater in the paint and the bounce. Down it goes for Demetrius Troy, his first basket. Britt off the screen and one.
Be challenged too, Roy, because Baylor spreads you out. from sideline to sideline. Go have 3 receivers below the numbers. Well, you got to tackle in space if you're North Carolina against Baylor.
I don't even know you anymore.
I run the wishbone back in the day, 1936.
Britt for 3, and why not?
Real good friends with Wes's dad, Kenny, and the practice facility at Wake Forest is called the Miller Center. And I couldn't recruit him, so what's that tell you? I couldn't get him to come. His dad built the building.
Luke May checks back in, 32 in white. And with 10 on the shot clock, Britt will set up the offense again. Made a 3 a moment ago, makes another one here. And Nate Britt.
The Dean Dome, all these banners hanging there. It's hard not to play more quickly than you want, but they're certainly playing fast right now, the freshman from that state.
Britt lets fly and knocks in a 3-pointer. Nate Britt. Wish that Hubert were a nice guy. You know, that he would smile and be friendly. You know, just so against his natural personality.
He doesn't enjoy life.
No, not at all. Oh, great looking shot there by Britt.
To get his shot off, and that's why guys like Ron Shot Shabazz has had to have big nights. They're going to have someone else on the perimeter step up and make some shots. Otherwise, they're going to get run out of this gym.
Oh, they moved it so beautifully for Britt. He was wide open from down.
Yep. And Page just a little reluctant to come out on him for fear of the dribble drive. At the other end, Nate Britt. How about that effort? Gosh, Bolden. He stuck with it. And right again. Yes, he did. Look at the punishing dribble and run. Just gorgeous.
He is really accurate.
Well, and at his height, he can get it off almost any time he wants. Turnover, 3-on-2. Britt with the lay-in for Carolina.
But how about Isaiah Hicks
with the shooting game?
Just overpowered him. Absolutely overpowered him. Got a step. And that was like Nate Britt trying to guard a Volkswagen. This is not going to happen.
Britt with a 17-footer is true.
Down. Britt will handle it in the front court. Coming up on the 13-minute mark. Britt squares and fires and drops the dribble. These two teams met here. Davidson led much of the second half, and Tar Heels kind of sleptwalked through much of that game, and then it was Marcus Page taking over in overtime. 10-point game and a bucket good on a pull from Nate Britt. 3-point shooters in the Atlantic 10.
Well, we talked about Gibbs knocking down 6 3-pointers. Their last contest against UNC Charlotte, well, Sullivan did as well. He was 6 for 10, and he's a guy we all know who loves playing in the Smith Center.
Tar Heels respond.
They have the power. Defensively, they're doing a job, and you see Luke May get beat off the bounce by Jordan Barham. Again, he's the one guy that's athletic enough to get in the lane, but Davidson's...
Sullivan. An air ball. Well, you do not see Brian Sullivan shoot many of those, but you've seen a lot of that. Tar Heels in trans. Tough shot for Gibbs.
Nice little stop and go by Gibbs. He's a crafty player. Not the fastest guy. We understand he can shoot the basketball, but the Wildcats have to do the job.
Long 3, his second of the game already, and that was with a hand in his face.
Well, you think he can shoot it? He can flat out shoot it. You have got to make him put it on the floor. The defense was good. That was just better offense.
39% from 3 a year ago. Better than that so far this year. Nate Britt can shoot it as well.
Handed, but now has switched and shoots right-handed, which in this league is referred to as amphibious.
Trimble with a floater, and Britt.
Hinson has 4 fouls for North Carolina. Budke and Nwandu have 4 fouls for Kansas State. That's the foul trouble with under 7 minutes to go. And Nwandu stays on the bench. Britt on the drive, off balance, high off the window.
And then to make plays.
Bryce Johnson with the block. The cherry on top for North Carolina as Britt lays it in.
It's kind of nose.
Skip pass for Meeks. Shot clock at 8. Nate Britt for 3. Yes.
tried to get guys games near their home where they grew up, which is a great thing.
Joel Berry after the third Wofford turnover. There's Britt. Pull up three. Good. First three attempt.
Out farther away from the rim, and he just had Newman pushed all the way under the basket.
Taken away by Britt. 3-on-1. Pegram, the only Terrier back. Layup good to foul. This year prior to the miss there. And now another steal. Newman to beat. And another one in transition for.
He's got 4 now, 21-17. How much fun is it going to be to see Barry and Page in the backcourt when Marcus gets healthy?
Wow. Can get up in you with speed, can shoot the outside jump shot.
Britt for 3. Bingo.
In double figures and shot 45% from the three-point line. No wonder they were able to get to a Sweet 16.
Look out below. No, got it to go down. They're going to count it. To struggle to keep it. Gilbert missed the 3.
Yeah, Gilbert's got to drive that basketball. He's not shot that basketball with any confidence from 3 on the last couple of possessions. Use the shot fake and get the dribble drive. That's what's been so good for Fairfield.
That rattles home. Johnson making a contribution, the son of a high school coaching legend. Oh boy, Britt starting to heat.
And then talking to Coach Sidney Johnson, feels like he's got some weapons around him this year to help him handle the offensive load.
Those are his first points of the second half. Fairfield, again, staying within arm's reach. There's Britt for 3.
He's been able to get to the rim off the dribble drive, make a free throw. Now all of a sudden you have a little bit more confidence to knock that three-point shot down.
He's got 19 points now. Britt tried to feed it in there to a flashing Hicks, couldn't get it done. Britt again from 3, and he's really had a good second.
Brown open for 3. It is no good off the side of the rim, and the rebound is tracked down by Bonds, but stolen away by Berry. 3-on-2. Britt from the free throw line and gets the roll off the front of the rim.
It just makes your job so easy as a coach. And they were so quick to Cozy do what he does, which is go one-on-one. And that 6'5" body of his, he's able to shoot over people anywhere in the country.
Coleman along the baseline. He's got a feel for it right now. Williams knocks the ball off the leg of Meeks, but he saves it going down. Berry in transition. Hicks wants it down low, covered by Bonds. Britt open for 3. High arcing shot is good. Cozy. Here's Coleman for 3. No good. And Meeks with the rebound. Nate Britt. Jumper is good. It's a three-pointer. He's in transition off the pass from Bonds. And he misses the easy layup. Well, it might be a little big for him right now.
He wanted a dunk.
He did.
He wasn't sure. He definitely should have just laid it in.
Kennedy Meeks down low, working against Dingle. Double teams. Nate Britt for 3.
And that's